Hey Brian, how has everything been going at home since the last time we chatted? Do you still feel like you are being mistreated by your parents?
Hi, Mrs. Johnson. My parents have been more easygoing on me since I told them that I do not like it when they give me spankings or yell at me loudly.
Well, I am glad to hear that, Brian. Do you still feel overcome with anxiety when you step foot into your house?
Yeah. I just cannot seem to forget how my parents used to abuse me when they felt like I was acting up or being disrespectful to them.
Well, honey, perhaps they were not abusing you, they were simply reprimanding you out of love. It hurts a parent when they feel as though their child is disrespecting them or taking advantage of them.
That is true. I never looked at it that way, Mrs. J. I guess I have been disrespectful to them at times, and sometimes I let my emotions get the best of me.
I am glad you are starting to realize that you might have been in the wrong, Brian. Most parents do not want to mistreat their children, and they typically want what is best for them. With that being said, I will talk to your parents about this matter at our parent-teacher conference and try to work it out with them to try to alleviate some of the anxiety you have been feeling. I will do this because in a study I was reading the other day by Cristina Rodriguez titled Parental Discipline and Abuse Potential Effects on Child Depression, Anxiety, and Attributions, the author stated that children of parents using less severe physical discipline techniques reported lower anxiety than did children of harsher disciplinarians. If I did not bring this up to your parents, I would feel guilty about it. I had also read another study, this one by Jennifer Lansford, titled Physical Discipline and Children's Adjustment, Cultural Normativeness as a Moderator. What this article states is that if parents use discipline strategies as a part of an overall parenting plan, then the message received by kids like you may be that although the discipline is unpleasant, it is carried out in a careful manner with your best interests at heart. Also, from what you have told me thus far, I think that your parents might simply be employing discipline, and are not necessarily being abusive. Lansford also states that a parent's use of physical discipline was related less strongly to children's anxiety when the child perceived the discipline strategy as being normative. With that being said, I understand that your perception of what is normative may appear to be different than your parents' opinion on normativeness. If you feel as though they are abusing you, I will talk to them. However, if I do this for you, I would really like for you to sit down after and talk this over with them. Not only should they make changes, but you should as well.
I would really appreciate that, Mrs. Johnson. If you talk to them about this, I promise that I will stop being disrespectful to them, and I think that my relationship with my parents will become much better.
All in all, I think that you and your relationship with your parents will work out fine. In a third study I had read, by Bradley, Corwin, Burkinal, McAdoo and Call titled Relations with Behavioral Development Through Age 13, the authors state that there is no simple relation between what children experience at home and the likelihood they will manifest behavioral difficulties. Just keep an open mind from now on and try to realize when you are wrong. If any problems persist after I talk to your parents, let me know.
Thanks again, Mrs. Johnson. I really do appreciate all that you are doing to help me in my situation at home. I will take your advice and also try to improve my behavior.